Are you looking to protect the content in your PandaDoc templates? In this video, we'll go over how you can prevent edits and avoid your layout breaking by locking the content on your templates. Let's jump in. So we're here within a standard demo proposal template here, general contractor proposal. So specifically on this page, we're in a sort of a cover page here, and you can see that it's possible to move these items around in a free-form manner. And we've gone through this in other videos. There are two different page types. There's one like this, and there's another one that is a grid format like this, where everything sort of slots into a grid like format. So on this page type, what you can do is you can go here, and you'll do this within any block, by the way. You'll go here, you'll click on the block, you'll restrict the users from editing by this lock here, and you'll click restrict editing. So what this does is it means that you can't edit anything within that block now. And that's for all users that don't have access to turn this off. So it is possible, depending on the permissions on your account, on your user accounts, or the roles that have been assigned, that you may be able to turn this off within the settings. So you'd go here, you go to unlock to edit. And if you are an admin or you are you have the right role set up, you'll be able to turn that off, and then you can go ahead and make those changes. But best practice, you've got it set up your role fields, your roles in your business correctly. And if you've got access to this, then you're supposed to have access to it, and it sort of works in this particular manner. So we've also got locking the block position. On this particular page type, you can lock the position by just clicking that, and then it's not possible to move this around. So if you do have that unselected, you can still move this block around. You just can't edit what's inside it. Hopefully that makes sense like that. So that's how that works. On the other sections here, when you've locked the block in here, it's not possible to move it around. So that's how that works. But if you pull something over the top of it or push things around, it still will move around in that grid format. So that's sort of how that works. So as I mentioned, look, it's pretty much as simple as that with regards to actually adding the locking. Best practice would be starting out with a proposal template. If you're just getting started with PandaDoc, you'll start your proposal template and you'll add your sections to your content library, say case studies and the likes of things like testimonials, case studies, and stuff like that. When you add them to the content library, you can go ahead. You've got this exact same editor in the content library, and you can go ahead and lock various elements of that. You might have, for example, the case study quote from the business that you always want to lock onto that template, or an image or something like that. You can go ahead and lock those items on there, but allow the team to duplicate and amend the text around that, something along those lines. It's certainly possible to do that. And then the other thing to note is on the roles side of things. So as I mentioned before, it depends on your role as to whether you'll have access to locking. And if you don't, it's probably because the role that you've been assigned does not have access to that. So you'd need access to the templates in order to do that, and then you can go about content locking. So I hope that makes sense. If there's anything I didn't cover off regarding content locking that is a query for you, please don't hesitate to drop it in the comments, and I will absolutely love to reply. And thanks so much for your time.